Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say.
Good morning to you. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Thank you, audience. Have a seat. Please save some of that love for my sidekick sister from another mister and Hardy's Employee of the Month, Kendall Martin.
Hi. Good morning.
How are you, my lovely?
I am great. It was a great weekend. I feel not relaxed at all, but it was great. How are you?
I feel exactly the same way. And really, Mondays are hard enough, but not when you have an audience like these people. It's a great audience today.
Yeah.
Already. Because truth be told, and I don't blame folks, usually on Monday, our crowds are a little sleepy, you know, because it's Monday.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and I love them. I'm just appreciative people want to come.
Right.
But I don't blame them. If I didn't have to be perky for a living, I would be quiet. But these people, before the show started, we've already had a birthday singing.
Oh, wow. I missed that.
And this is what's great. Everyone, and we didn't even tell them to. We didn't even tell them to start singing. Somebody goes, oh, it's my birthday. And then everyone started singing, and this is what they did. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Nobody knew who it was for.
I know.
We've talked about nudity because a guy asked what the age limit was to come to the show. And Linda, who coordinates our audience, says 18, and we said that's because of nudity. And
right.
So the audience is bummed that it's not Nudie Monday today. It could be though at any moment.
Has anyone seen photographer Eric?
Yeah,
I mean,
photographer
he's not
Eric's
around.
not here. Don't believe me. Yeah. Can I tell you? Okay. So it was, if you're watching us in the future or on a rerun, it was Pride weekend here in the Twin Cities. Yeah. So just hang with me for a second. I have two things to say about it. First, I'm not as young as I used to be, and I can't do as much as I used to. So, and the second story goes like this. So I have one of my besties. I have a very tight circle of friends, and one of the ladies in that circle is a lady named Lisa LaCourcier. And Lisa's my home slice, my home girl, and Lisa and Colin were watching the parade, and I was in the parade, not for the Jason Show, but for my radio station. We had a little trolley, and we're waving anyway. Now, we have a newer friend in our little group who happens to do the social media here at the show. Her name is Addie, and then her fiance, Steve. So they've hung out with us a couple times. And Lisa loves these two. Now, obviously, I love Addie, not just because she does a good job on her social media, but she's one of the most unique human beings I've ever met in my life. And she worked at Disney World. So there we go. So Addie and Lisa met at the Masked Singer World Tour. Remember when I did that tour?
Yes. Oh, one of those nights?
Yeah, that night. They met that night, and they were sitting next to each other in the audience and had no idea. Addie had no idea that my dear friend and husband were right next to them until they started sharing opinions and they realized who each other were anyway. Well, that happened again at the Pride Parade. Now, granted, there's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people at the Pride Parade.
I didn't see anyone I knew.
Yeah. So Colin and Lisa are standing on Hennepin, waving. And I call, Elvis's mom used to call him Booby, like that. And that's what I call, it was Booby. And I call Lisa LaCourcier, that's my little nickname, she has a nickname for me, I call her Booby. So Addie's heard that, okay? She's heard me call. So I'm in the trolley. Now picture this. I'm in the trolley in the Pride Parade, and I'm waving, and I see Colin and Lisa, and I go, "Booby!" And I'm screaming "Booby" in the middle of the crowd. Addie, unbeknownst to her, she hears me say "Booby," and she goes, "Oh my goodness, Lisa and Colin must be nearby. They're right next to him." But didn't realize it until I screamed "Booby."
You're so welcome.
And I watched this all go down. I watched Addie go like this. Like, where's looking for Booby? And then she was right there. It was hysterical and my favorite moment of the day yesterday. It was great. Yeah.
I love
Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Let's roll it. Here we go. Booby. Two of my favorite new movies went head-to-head in theaters over the weekend. It was Top Gun Maverick versus Elvis, speaking of Elvis. And the winner, well, it's a draw. This is good news, though. Both movies tied for the top spot at the box office with $30.5 million each. Both beat out Jurassic Poop Dominion and Top Gun Maverick. By the way, Top Gun Maverick now has topped $1 billion worldwide. $1 billion.
Billion.
It's crazy. Think about it. Top Gun's been out for a couple weeks longer than Jurassic, and it's basically #1. It's crazy how successful that movie is.
Well, the fact that it's tied with Elvis, and Elvis just came out, you're like, whoa! And, I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I'll get there.
Well, and not just because I love the movie, as I demonstrated last week, but also, you know, Warner Brothers, a little inside info, Warner Brothers was really worried about Elvis, how to market it. Because think about it, youngins don't really know Elvis, and they need those teenagers, their butts in seats to sell tickets. How were they going to market this movie? They were a little worried, and now they don't need to worry. I mean, the movie's doing gangbusters, and with good reason. I mean, that's pretty good for a biopic about, you know, a celebrity that's been gone for over 40, 50 years. So.
I mean, you just need Austin Butler's face. That
that's
should be
very
enough
true.
to get some of the youngsters in.
He is. Yeah, he's, again, both hands. Yeah. Next in the dish. The good Lord gives with both hands. Next in the dish. It's the end of an era for movie soundtracks. This kind of makes me sad. John Williams says he's finally ready to retire. This video is from his sit down from CBS Sunday Morning last year. It's a great interview. In a new interview with the Associated Press, Mr. Williams, the maestro, says he's going to hang up his baton when he's done scoring Indiana Jones 5. And, you know, he deserves it. John is 90 years old. And for the youngins in the audience, let me just tick through some of the million scores he's responsible for. Jaws, E.T., Star Wars, Home Alone. Harry Potter. Schindler's List. I mean, we can go on and on and on and on and on and on. He's responsible for it. You think of a soundtrack from a big movie, John Williams has done. Superman. I could continue. I mean, it's just, he has really put his stamp on movies like nobody else, unless you're a director. I mean, just, it's incredible.
Isn't it amazing too? I mean, he says, I'm going to retire now. He's 90, et cetera, et cetera. And we're like, wow, it's crazy to still be working. But when you find something that you love and are so good at like that, he'd probably do it until he was like 120 if he could.
Well, like me, I'll probably be sitting here until I'm 120, but yeah.
We'll just glue it to the chair.
We're looking 2024, and then and Kendall, it's all yours, girl. It's all yours. Take it. Next in the dish, the BET Awards were held last night. Diddy won a Lifetime Achievement Award. It's Diddy now, right? Legally, he keeps changing. It's Diddy, I think. But look, Diddy, congratulations. But what I couldn't wait to show you, Mariah Carey stole the show with a little cameo. Look at this. sound so... Here's what I love, and I would love if Fox could give us the budget for this. Did you see Mimi was escorted out, and there's no stairs. It's just a flat surface. But Mimi still needed someone to escort her 4 steps forward. You know, she had to have someone hold her hand to walk 4 steps.
Well, we've thought about doing this for you after girls' night. Where like,
that's
you're
very
sure
true.
You can make it to the set and get some help.
But that was my favorite part, other than the fact that she sounds amazing.
Yeah.
The thing opens and there she is with a young man holding her hand. And I thought, oh, and at first I watched, I go, oh, is there a platform? Is she walking downstairs? No, it's flat. It's just a flat surface. She just needs to get from here to here, and she needed him to hold her hand.
Yeah, she was very focused on hitting the high notes.
Well, and which she did. Again, that's amazing. Because, you know, that song is remixed. I can't think of the artist what? Lotto. Yeah, that's right. So Lotto started the performance, did the performance, and then went, and then the music stopped, and then boom. Yeah, it was great.
Hey, girl.
We have a lot more to come. TMZ, that Midwestern mom is here as well. That and more when we return. Back in a moment. We are just getting started. Coming up next, I binged a ton of stuff this weekend, so you don't have to. And I can't wait to tell you about a new movie on Hulu with the great Emma Thompson. Then, she's your favorite and ours. That Midwestern mom is back, live in studio with some more fun and, yes, more Minnesota salads. And Abracadabra. Christoph the Magician is here, and we're going to attempt to make producer Ted disappear. What? Just kidding. That and more when we come back. Maybe it will be Nudie Monday. I mean...
At this rate.
I'm starting with you, pink lady, right there. Right there.
Get ready.
We're going to set you right here, and that's it. Just 2 nude people for a whole hour of... Welcome back. Last week tonight with John Oliver had some fun with the Westminster Dog Show. Wait till you watch this. That's our late night rewind.
Now, in the interest of giving you something very stupid, better names for the dogs from this year's Westminster Dog Show. Hamburger. Worm. The Erotic Cowboy. Alan. Jeffrey Epstein, no relation. Cat Enjoyer. Le Chevalier de la Terre et des Cieux. Weird Phil. Snacks. The old world is dying and the new world struggles to be born. Now is the time of monsters. Alan 2. Nicole Kidman. MTV's Ridiculousness. And Todd.
So good. Oh, that's great. We got a show you tomorrow, too, thanks to some eagle-eyed viewers of our show. We were on Jimmy Kimmel on Friday. Our show was, yeah.
Fancy that.
We were in unnecessary censorship. I know.
What'd
So
you
we'll
say?
show you that clip tomorrow, yeah. It's time for a special serving a hot dish all the way from Hollywood. Audience, give it up for Jacob Wasserman from TMZ. Hi, Jacob.
Hey, how's it going, Jason?
Hey, buddy. So, first up, Ben Affleck's 10-year-old son hopped in the driver's seat, and it didn't end well.
No, I mean, they got into a bit of a fender bender. This happened yesterday when Ben Affleck and his son Samuel, who's 10 years old, they were shopping at a luxury car dealership here in Los Angeles. And according to some videos and the surveillance footage that we saw, like you got right here, Samuel, it looks like, was in the front seat here, in the driver's seat. And maybe it's a little unclear whether Ben Affleck let him take the wheel or who exactly had control of the engine here. But they backed up a little bit, and it looks like got into a little bit of a crash with this white car behind them. We reached out to Ben Affleck's rep, who said that there was no damage done at all, no one was hurt. And then we reached out to the luxury car dealership as well. They said that there was no accident. These pictures are a little bit misleading. They just got really, really close. But what doesn't make sense is if you go on our website, we have some photos where Samuel's checking out the back to see if there was any damage done. So maybe he was just trying to do some damage control, or there was a little bit of a scratch there.
How old is he again?
10.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. Okay. Next, former Jacob's like, not my fault.
Yeah, not my kid.
Yeah. Former Jackass star. Oh, this story's so sad because I love this guy. Bam Margera. He's gone. He's missing, right?
Yeah, Bam Margera is missing, and what's just incredible is this is the second time now in the past 2 weeks he's gone missing. We're being told by our sources that he escaped from a rehab facility. He was dressed in all black. This happened in South Florida, and right now Sheriff's Department is looking for him. They're saying anyone who has information to reach out to the Broward County Sheriff's Department. And like I said, just 2 weeks ago, he left from another rehab facility, and this was a court mandate. And apparently he left because he was not happy with how the facility was treating him. We obtained some photos of him at bars down in South Florida in the Deerfield Beach area. And we're being told again that the reason why he left initially, allegedly, had to do with the split from his wife. So it's kind of a convoluted situation, but what we're really dealing with right now is that he's missing. And like I said, if anyone has information and lives in South Florida, knows people there, reach out to authorities.
It's just sad because, as you know, Jacob, this is a part of a line of troubles for him. He's been struggling for a few years now.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he's been going in and out of rehab for a long time now, and we're just wishing him the best. And for now, just the fact that he either goes back to rehab or just that someone can find him.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good week, my friend. Thank you.
Thanks.
More from these stories at TMZ.com. It bums me out. I love the Jackass guys, and I loved Bam's parents. When Bam would always prank them, like they put an alligator in the house one morning, and I love, but I don't, and that's why Bam, Bam wasn't in the new movie, and Johnny was on Stern and talked about how sad it is that they love Bam and they wish he could come back into the fold. Right. So, next in the dish, just when you thought Adele's Las Vegas residency might happen, the show is dealing with another setback. Those working on Adele's show have been informed they will be laid off for the summer. Sources close to Adele say, now they're still saying this, guys, the show will definitely still take place this year, but with this summer out, the next opening at Caesars Palace isn't until November. Her show, you guys know, was abruptly canceled back in January, just a day before it was set to debut. Okay, but so that happened, and then didn't we hear like 2 months ago she was going to move to Planet Hollywood, owned by the same people, but
right.
And if they're going to launch a show in November or even in the fall, Tiki-taka, you need to rehearse in the summer.
I mean, that stuff takes forever.
Yeah.
At that magnitude and at that scale, it's like, especially after she's now canceled, people are really going to expect something.
Yeah. Hell, this little dog and pony show practiced for 2 months before we debuted. You know what I mean? We did.
Hello.
About a month, but I mean, it was fine. I mean,
half days.
Yeah, what? Maybe 2 weeks. About 2.5 weeks, and then we just went on the air.
It was hard. I wasn't there, but I'm sure it was hard.
I'll tell you about Emma Thompson, but I got to tell you, because we're getting to that time of year, we had different bosses back there, and so I can talk about them. But the boss is, her name is Sheila. She now runs a fried chicken place in Seattle, but she was our big boss, and she thought it would be a great idea when we debuted. She goes, hey, let's debut this brand new show that's never been done, and the next week up in that show and throw it at the fair. So we did that. And the first day at the fair, we are 6 days old. We're like a naked little baby. We're like a little baby. 6 days old, we're at the fair, and in the front row, this is a true story, in the front row was our big boss, a guy named Dennis Swanson, who discovered Oprah Winfrey. I'm not kidding. That's the appropriate reaction. So he's in the front row, remember, 6 days old, in a full suit.
At the state fair?
Sweating. And I'm sitting up at the booth. I'm sitting up on our little stage of the fair. Sweating. And I have my earpiece in, and Shane, who was producing at the time, comes in my ear 10 seconds before our opening credits roll. And she goes, Jason, we have no teleprompter. We have no video. No graphics. Go. And I come out, and there's, you know, big guy sitting there, you know, Mr. Oprah Winfrey.
And you said, discover me!
Yeah. 7 years later, here we are, yeah. Next in the dish. I was excited to come on the show today to tell you about this one. Emma Thompson peels back the layers and bears it all quite literally in the new movie called Good Luck to You, Leo Grand. Here's the deal. She plays a retired widow. She was a teacher who had a very boring marriage. Very boring marriage. I watched this movie over the weekend. Look at the trailer and we'll talk about it on the other side. Take a look.
I guess I'm frustrated.
Is Leo Grand your real name?
Thinking about all the places I should have been by now.
No, I simply don't understand why you're doing this.
This to save up for college?
Oh, how wonderful. Are you really?
No.
I've always been ashamed of my body.
Your body's beautiful. I wish you could see that. Everyone wants something different. I don't judge my clients unless they're total arseholes.
I've never done anything interesting in my life. You're the only adventure I've ever had.
Good luck to you, Leo Grand.
Spicy.
Hello, Daryl McCormick. But anyway, no. Hello, Emma Thompson. All joking aside, I'm not. This isn't tawdry, and I would know. I would never bring something to you that I thought was, get the kids out of the room, Larry. I love this movie because it is such a great message about body positivity at any age and being sex positive and not being ashamed of who you are. And the fact that, I mean, and I love, especially for women, oh my goodness, the fact that this film depicts women as living sexual beings after 40. You know, Hollywood usually doesn't make stories like this. Emma Thompson, as I said in the intro, she's really at a struggling point in her life, and she hires this, for lack of a better word, escort, sex worker. And it plays out like a play. It's an hour and a half, and there's 3 people in the movie. Emma, Daryl, and the waitress, and that's it. So it unfolds like a play. And they get to know each other, and they're both, I don't want to give anything away, but you discover there's more to her and there's more to Leo. And it's not perverted, it's not about the sex scenes, but I will tell you, it is, and I don't want to say brave, we should all be like this, but there's a scene in the movie where Emma Thompson proudly stands in a full-length mirror, totally nude, and owns who she is at her age and owns her body. And I think that's, I don't care who you are, I think that's a great message for any of us, you know? Now look, am I gonna stand in front of a mirror nude today? No. Pink might though, right there.
Work, girl, work.
Hold on just a minute. Leo, can you hold, Leo, come back to me on 6. Hold on just a second, hold on. I have something for Pink, hold on just a second.
Is it a robe so she can get nude? This isn't awkward. Oh!
There you go. That's for a little bit later, Pink. That's a little bit later. We'll be right back, everybody. Good luck to you. Leo Grand is on Hulu. Back after this. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Well, our first guest today has had a meteoric rise on TikTok thanks to her Minnesota salads. And this Friday, she will be singing the national anthem at the Twins game. That's right. Well, and if you were at the Pride Festival yesterday, you may have seen her. Look at this. Perfect! Look at that. That was her transformation before hitting up Pride. Please welcome back to the show, that Midwestern mom, Amber! How you doing? Because Amber's basically family now. We know all of Amber's outfits. You're sporting a new look for the Midwest. It's like Spider-Man getting a new outfit. I mean, this is, you know.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Minnesota Twins color theme.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Are you, let me go out of order a little bit. I know you're a singer. If you haven't seen, guys, Amber can sing, like not sing, Amber can sing, like just sing. But I've heard from singers that song is one of the few that makes any type of singer nervous. Are you nervous?
I mean, I'm always nervous when I sing. I feel like you're not doing something right if you're not nervous. But yeah, absolutely. I completely bombed it in 7th grade at the HOL wrestling tournament. And I have yet to live it down in my tiny town. So you know, there's a certain star wrestler from my high school that, you know, gave me a hard time afterwards, and I have yet to forget it. So.
Oh, really?
So I feel like I'm in 7th grade every single time I sing that song.
Believe me. Well, let's talk about Pride. What'd you do down at Pride?
I just went around and gave everybody hugs.
Did you?
Yes.
I love that.
Yep, Minnesota mom hugs everywhere.
Were you recognized down there?
It was really intense. My daughter wanted to come, and she got to the point where she's like, do you consent to being in one of my mom's TikToks? Because we'd really like to record you giving her a hug.
Seriously?
Seriously. She was really excited at first, but then it got to the point I couldn't even go 3 steps, and people recognized me everywhere. And at one point, there was a line of people coming to give me hugs, and it was great. I loved every moment of it, but you live behind the screen, and you live, you know, in your little house and in your little TikTok, and then you go out into the big wide world, and wow, this many people really do know me.
Exactly. You think, oh, you're just putting it out there, and you don't realize that people are enjoying it and taking in and going to recognize you at the Pride Fest.
Yeah, it was so, I'm still living on the high. Like, the joy and the love was just so much fun.
Yeah, believe me, I get where that's coming from. You have some new content coming up for the summer, I hear.
Yeah, I do. Just fun stuff. Turkey Days is coming up the end of July.
Okay, no, we got to talk about Turkey Days. Okay.
We do.
For people that don't know, Amber, tell everyone, what is Turkey Days again?
Well, it's the last weekend in July. We are home of the world's largest turkey, which I do believe we're submitting an insurance claim to get the holes fixed.
Oh, like, really?
We were really worried about the hole in the turkey's head.
Because there are holes in the turkey.
There are holes in the turkey, yep. It's just Friday night is the street dance, which is the epitome of the Midwest.
It's a street.
Saturday.
We talking like Footloose or like what?
No, you block off Main Street with semi trucks on either end. You get a band. Everybody comes out. You know, the fire station I think has the bar. Somebody's got the bar, and it's just dancing in the streets. It's fabulous. And then Saturday night is the pageant, which I will be emceeing, co-emceeing.
What's the title? Miss Turkey Day?
No, Miss Frazee. It used to be Miss Turkey Days, but then we moved to Miss Frazee. And then Sunday is the parade and the demo derby, because like you have to have a demolition derby. Have a demolition derby. So yeah, all of that stuff will hopefully be covered.
When is the date again?
The last weekend of July, so it's at the 29th, 30th, and 31st.
Okay, I will be here. We got to go. We completely have to go.
You got to hold him to it. You got to hold him to it.
And I love that semis block off the streets.
Absolutely.
That is.
Since I was a kid. Yeah.
And then so the pageant happens, and then the bar set up. You got me there. Is anything done with the giant turkey or no?
Just everybody comes and takes pictures and yeah.
We should start a fund for that turkey. I mean, I want to get that for the city to fix, because where are the holes at?
Actually, there was more than one. There was one in the head, and there was a few in the back tail feathers. So yeah, it must have been a rough winter.
Yeah. And again, if you guys don't know, the turkey is. I don't mean to put you on the spot. How big is this turkey?
I think 24 foot tall.
24 foot tall turkey in this town.
Yep.
And it's like fiberglass. It's what?
Fiberglass, lots of feathers.
Yeah.
And I remember when it blew up and it was set on fire. The whole thing went up in flames.
Yeah.
The flaming turkey, we're going to start a bar.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. And I know there are bigger issues right now, but I really do want to get that turkey fixed. I do. I want to get a GoFundMe going for the turkey. Okay, so again, that's July 29th through the 31st. Go follow Amber on TikTok. Now, we're not done with Amber because whenever she's here, we have to cook. And when I say cook, I don't mean cook. I mean, we're going to make salads. What salad are we doing today?
I think we're going to do a Minnesota Twins themed salad.
Oh. I didn't look at it. Is there Cool Whip involved?
Of course there is.
Of course there is. Okay, so go get your Cool Whip, go get some Minnesota items, and we'll be in the kitchen when we come back. Back in a moment, everyone. Of course there's Cool Whip. Okay, let's move over. Welcome back. We meant to tell you too, not only on the TikTok, but Amber's also on Instagram and Facebook. So if you don't have the TikTok, because you're like my age, go to Facebook and. But you've helped. You and Addie have. I need to do more TikTok, and I just. Yeah, I don't know.
You do, absolutely.
What are we making?
We are making Minnesota Twins themed salad, so it's red, white, and blue. Because that's what color their uniforms are. That's why I had to get a different color dress. Right. You know, so now I can't eat this, but cheesecake Jello pudding is a great base to this one. You can really use any white pudding.
I've never had this. Is this newer? Cheesecake Jello?
I've seen it. Everybody seems surprised every time I mention that there's a cheesecake flavored Jello pudding, but there's white chocolate, there's vanilla, there's, you know, just
everything.
Mix it up a little bit.
Let me see if it smells. Oh yeah, it does smell like cheesecake.
Yeah. So we're just adding a little bit of milk, about a cup. The recipe is for 2 cups, but we're just adding a little bit of milk because we're also adding plain yogurt because it makes it taste tangier, more like cheesecake.
Oh.
So throw it all together.
Regular or Greek yogurt?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I grabbed Greek yogurt at the store last night, but sometimes I use sour cream because it's the same kind of consistency.
Yeah, because you do need a little bit of that.
You need some of that tang. Yep. And I mean, if you haven't noticed, this isn't exactly science. We just kind of throw things together. Really, whatever's in your fridge, if it's going to taste like cheesecake, put it in the salad.
It doesn't much matter. Yeah, this isn't one of those technical recipes that you have to run to our Facebook page for.
No. And that's, I mean, I will be doing a cookbook eventually, but right now everybody's like, well, where are all your recipes? I'm like, on the video. Like, it's no, I don't have exact measurements because we dump stuff together and call it good.
Are you going to do a cookbook? You should do a cookbook.
I am going to do a cookbook.
Yes. Absolutely. That is that's such a great obvious idea.
It is, but I need the executive function to do it.
Exactly, yeah, believe me, I know. Believe me, I get it.
So that's the base of our salad. You just throw in some Cool Whip. Obviously, gotta get it.
I hope there's not a shortage on Cool Whip, is there?
I don't think so. And you know, there was a shortage on cream cheese, but we never suffered it in the Midwest. I always had plenty of cream cheese. So we must have a great supplier or something. I don't know.
You know what I can't find right now is extra crunchy Jif peanut butter.
Oh, really?
I can't find it anywhere.
There was that recall, so maybe.
Oh, there was a recall?
There was a recall, yeah. So he better check his peanut butter at home. Here's my mom advice: go check your peanut butter.
I guess that's why I need to be a choosy mom. That's right. Oh, I didn't know there was a recall.
Yeah, there is.
I went to Target and I'm like, oh, there's no Jif anywhere, but okay.
Yep.
Well, that makes sense. I need to ask more questions.
So,
can we show the camera what it looks like there? Here we go.
So here's just nice, fluffy, creamy.
Right there.
Goodness.
Yeah.
You know, and then there.
You know it's a good audience when they ooh at Cool Whip.
And I have pre-washed my berries, of course, so we're throwing in blueberries for the blue.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Even if you didn't, Kendall and I will eat anything. Yeah.
Here's the strawberries for the red, and you know, it's kind of a cheesecake salad, so if you would want to throw in, I brought graham crackers, but you know, you could throw in graham crackers, but I would do it like at the last minute, you know, so they're still crunchy. Or maybe put the salad on the graham cracker.
Or maybe just on the top as you like crumble them up, put them in a little dish so people can put it over.
Yeah.
Because I heard someone in the audience say, if you put it in it, it might get soggy.
It gets soggy.
And that way,
And then, you know, yes, marshmallows, no marshmallows.
Let's put it in it just for the TV.
Need it,
I don't need it, but just for TV-wise.
So, I mean, it is definitely red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
So
very Minnesotan.
But I did notice the other day, and maybe I'm just behind the times, but I think I saw the Minnesota Twins in like a baby blue uniform as well.
Yeah.
Are those new? Am I really that far behind?
It's fine
the
though. I mean, they have the classic uniform and this, you know. I mean, God bless you for trying to, you know, make your salad to go with the Twins uniform. But yeah, let me get a spoon here. Thank you, Jeff. I got to get a spoon here. Okay, I'm just gonna eat this right off the thing. Kendall doesn't care. She'll eat it still. Yeah. Is this done? Can I eat it now?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you just make this one up, or is this like an ancient family recipe?
A little of both.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you just start mixing things and it tastes good. So this is not exact science. Some people get really pressed. This is how I do my salad. And I said, well, do it whatever way makes you happy, because it doesn't bother me.
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Ooh.
So it's the joy of cheesecake, but none of the work.
Yeah, and you know what? I would do your idea.
Yeah.
Crumble it up, put it in a bowl, and then put it on top. And then boom, that would be perfect cheesecake.
Yep.
This will all go to Kendall, by the way. FYI. Give it up for Amber, everybody. Follow her on TikTok and other socials. Just search for That Midwestern Mom. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment, everybody. That really is good. Oh, it's that cheesecake-ness. Welcome back. Well, our next guest performs magic all over the country and recently taught producer Ted one of his tricks, that couple of them. He's going to be performing at the Granada Theater in Minneapolis on July 15th. Please welcome back to the show, Christoph the Magician, everybody. Hello, my friend.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm just going to sit back and let you do your thing. What are we doing, buddy?
Well, first I was curious about that mirror you brought out, and I was wondering why I don't cast a reflection.
I'm looking at it now. You don't have a reflection. Yeah.
So my lovely assistant, Colleen, who doubles as my wife, she said, if you're going to go on the show, you have to bring a gift.
Okay. A matchbook.
I brought a gift.
Okay.
I didn't say it was a good gift.
No, it's just a book. Hey, I'll take it.
Well, actually, no. You don't even get the whole matchbook.
Okay.
It's worse. It's not even a full matchbook. Can you imagine how excited my wife must be when it's birthday time? Mm-hmm. You get one match.
I get one match.
But you get to pick which one it is. Just bend one down, whichever one you would like. Oh, all the way.
All the way down. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's all right.
I didn't want to break it. Okay.
I appreciate that. I'm going to tear it out.
Okay.
And now we want everyone to know that this is Jason's match.
That's my match right there.
I want you to take this Sharpie, Jason, and just put your initial, first, middle, or last, whichever one you want, any place on the match there, on the stem.
Okay.
And we're going to do it again. Flip it over.
Same initial?
Yeah, I don't care. It's up to you.
Okay, there we go.
It's your match, right?
Okay, that's my match.
If you would recap that before anybody gets hurt.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
And now I'm going to mutilate your gift.
Okay.
It gets worse and worse as we go, all right?
Okay. This isn't much of a gift, buddy. Okay, yeah.
Hold out your right hand in a fist, palm down over the table, please. You can set it right on the mat because this is going to be a little scary for you. But you can see the match head there, fair?
Okay, I can see it, yeah.
Now, and this match stem still has your initials on it, right?
Yep, I can see that, yeah.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to hold out your other hand, palm up if you would, please.
Palm up.
And just hold the matchbook right in your fist like that, okay?
Okay.
And then we're going to take this match. Right now, I'm not sure if we can get a close-up on that, but...
They're doing a close-up now, so you'll be able to...
Okay, so everybody can see that we've still got that match head there, right? All right. Now, I'm just going to pull your wrist out a little bit like so.
Okay.
This is the one with the matchbook, yeah?
It sure is.
Okay, did you feel a little tingle in there?
I'm not sure I felt it there, but I did feel a tingle. Yeah. I'm
ahead,
kidding. I did feel a tingle.
Open her up.
Okay.
And open up the matchbook. You can use both hands. That's allowed. And check out the match.
No way! There
we go.
Right there. There is the match. And it's back to life. And it has my little R on it. I wrote an R for my middle name, Riley. Okay.
We're going to do one more.
Okay.
Need that hand this time.
This hand, okay.
Open palm.
Okay.
We're going to put the matchbook back in your hand. You just close your hands over it, and you just keep that one right there.
Okay.
Or you get, don't forget, that's your gift.
I'm going to thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that home and cherish it always.
Now we have a full pack of cards. At least I believe it's a full pack. It should have pretty much every card in the deck in here, all right?
Okay.
And Jason, what I'm going to do is I'm going to riffle through the cards just like this.
Okay.
And as I do that, you're going to say stop at a card you want. Now, I'm going to be looking at the floor, and I just want you to verify that there are no monitors down there, so if a camera happens to pick up the card as you're looking at it, that will not tell me what your card
no, there are no monitors. We can barely afford air conditioning, so it's fine. No, there's nothing down there.
All right, so as I riffle through, say stop.
Stop.
Okay, can you see one card?
Oh, I can.
You got it memorized?
Yep.
Don't forget it, man, or this really sucks.
Okay, yep, I remember. Yep.
Right. Now, watch very carefully what I do with my hands, because I'm not going to do anything funny, no sleight of hand. I'm just going to put the pack right down there. Now, with this hand, put your finger on top of that card.
Okay.
And I need you to look into my eyes.
Hi.
The card you are thinking of is, don't say anything but yes or no. The card you are thinking of is either red or black. Red or black. It's a black card. It's a black card, yes?
Yes.
Which means it's either a club or a spade, a club or a spade. It's a club. Is it a club?
It's a club.
And it's either a number card or a court card. Number cards being ace through 10, court cards being jacks, queens, and kings. You are thinking of it's a number card. You're thinking of a number card. Mm-hmm. Okay, I need you to recite ace, 2, 3, all the way up to 10, all right?
Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Stop. It was a 6. 6 of clubs, was that your card?
Yes!
All right. Now, I want to emphasize,
Is this witchcraft?
If you would just take your hand up off of the cards, all right?
Okay.
And now I'm going to, again, won't take anything away. I'm just going to spread out the cards on the table. And your card, the 6 of clubs, is now gone. Go ahead, check it out, man.
It is gone.
All right. Now.
Where is it?
Wouldn't it be cool if that card is inside the matches?
It would be, but I would be really freaked out. But okay.
Go ahead, open your hand, Jason. Let the camera close in. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, no. It goes with the match. Those are both yours.
I think you have to leave now. Give it up, everybody, for Christoph. Catch him July 15th at the Granada Theater in Minneapolis for tickets. Bloop. Go to ChristophTheMagician.com. We will be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. That was tremendous. Oh, my goodness. Holy crap. Welcome back. Wow. Still don't know how he did that.
Still
anyway,
mystified.
it's time for the world's shortest segment. Hi. Today, I'm loving a new song from Charlie Puth. It's called Left and Right. Look.
Memories follow me left and right. I can feel over here, I can feel over here. You take up every corner of my mind.
Now, the song's really cool because, by the way, Jump from BTS is in it as well. It's really cool, though, if you have a newer car with a newer stereo system, you will notice that the lyrics travel around the speakers. They did it in Dolby Atmos. It's really cool. Or if you're wearing headphones, it's a cool song to listen to. Charlie Puth, we'll take a break. The surprise goodbye when we come back. Back in a moment. Love it. It's a good song. I want this audience to never leave. No, we're not letting them. We just informed the audience they're so good we're not letting them leave. They're staying here. Yeah.
You live here now.
Yeah. You now live here at Fox. Yes. It's time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. I don't know what I'm going to read until right now. Today, it's a temper tantrum in baseball. After trashing his dugout and fighting with opposite team, a Los Angeles Angels player, oh my goodness, decides to throw a box of sunflower seeds onto the field. Not sure what he was hoping to happen since the seeds were still in the package and didn't really cause a mess. The Seattle Mariners players weren't happy going back on the field to keep the fight going. Okay, wow.
They were angry.
You just got to grab what you can grab. You know what I mean?
Just
throw it
take
on
your
the
things.
field. Throw it on the field.
Take
Tomorrow on the show, Heather Fox is back. She's talking outdoor trends and adding some color to your home. That and more coming up tomorrow. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Again, thanks to this audience. Thanks to you. We'll see you back here tomorrow.